City employee sues after being fired for allegedly saying it was a nightmare to work with Indians. Let's get into this article. A city staffer who was fired for allegedly saying it was a nightmare to work with Indians is suing the bank, claiming she faced discrimination herself over her menopausal symptoms and long COVID conditions. Oh, I forgot there's that 1 week of the month where women just get to have time off and the rest of us have to work. But don't worry, that's not to blame for the pay gap at all. But anyway, Anne Watson, former senior vice president in Citi's Finance Solutions Group, slapped the bank with a lawsuit filed in London after she was fired in 2023. During an internal virtual job interview, Watson allegedly told an interviewer of Indian heritage, "The project failed because I was working with a team of Indians. No offence to you, Kapil, but you know what Indians are like to work with. It's a nightmare." It's like a Little Britain sketch. In the suit, Watson alleged she was unfairly dismissed and discriminated against for her sex, age, and disabilities, including menopause and long COVID 19 symptoms like brain fog, memory loss, and uncharacteristic behaviour. She is seeking compensation for unfair dismissal. City denied the allegations, the bank declined to comment. The bank claimed that after Watson made the alleged racist comment, she was placed in an online waiting room. When the interview resumed, she allegedly said, "Now it's your chance, Kapil, to get me back." Watson claimed she was shocked when nearly a month after the interview, City's human resources team told her she was facing an accusation of making a racist comment. I was horrified to hear these, as I would not blame a culture or country for any kind of failure or direct any such comments towards an interview panel that I was applying for a role with, she said in a witness statement for a London hearing on the case. Oh, I love working for myself. But anyway, Watson was apologetic, though she claimed she could not remember the alleged derogatory comment. "I did not deny making the comments, as I simply could not recall as a result of my long COVID and menopausal symptoms," she said. What is it with women and taking accountability? There's always something else to blame for their behaviour, isn't there? But anyway, rather, she alleged that she was let go because of her medical conditions at 55 years old. The too harsh firing did not take into account her 12 years of service at the bank, Watson argued. City said its investigation into Watson was fair and impartial and stood by the decision to fire her. Her alleged symptoms could not have made or contributed to the claimant making racist comments, lawyers for the bank said. That's true, I was making racist comments long before I contracted COVID. Also, it turns out that the flu I had a few weeks ago, it was bloody COVID. I felt like absolute crap for a few days and then I was fine. Unvaccinated. Oosh, pure blood. But still, the comments that she made, should you make them in the workplace and should you make them to an interviewer? No. Were the comments that she made incorrect? No comment.